Hello, friends. Welcome to Honeyview, my Dinkum Island. My name is Buckette, and this is my character Daisy. And as we approach a whole year in the game, I wanted to do a little tour of the island to show off what we have done so far. We are here on the docks where we first arrived almost a year ago. And this is where it all started. As you can see, there's not too much around here. We do have a road that helps us get around a little bit, but our town is further this way, so we'll go take a walk. Some of our roads have these glowing paths which help us see in the dark when we're traveling at night. And we have this beautiful bay to the west and an open ocean to the east here, surrounding our town with lovely views. Out here we approach the outskirts of town where you can see we have a very small quarry, and then we have our crafting area here. The crafting area is relatively recent build. When we outgrew our initial crafting area, we moved to this space. It's organized with all the wood things here, all the mining items here. Our tools are here by the repair table, and some miscellaneous storage over here. And next to our storage and crafting area, we have our deep mine entrance, along with some storage and a charging table here. But we'll go along the town here. Melvin's shop is at the edge of town here, giving him lots of room to build his furniture. Here closer to the beach, we have Franklin's lab. He enjoys looking out at the ocean and even the teletower out there that gives him inspiration for new inventions. Along this path, moving closer to town, we have Thread Space, Clover's shop, and then further along we have our bank with some trees growing all around it. Of course, the ADM. We have our museum next door, and then John's shop is right here. He has a little sitting area here between John's goods and the museum to encourage people to hang out and maybe think about recycling something. On the other side of the square here, we have our visitor tent where Sheila's visiting right now. And the visitor tent looks over right on our wishing fountain here. It's this little flowery area to just be a nice relaxing spot for everyone. And right here we have a fireplace and a small sitting area. The villagers like to hang out here at night when it gets dark and starts to feel a little chilly. Right next to there we have our bulletin board where everyone can easily access the tasks and also the calendar. And right here is where it all started. It started with a tent, and now we have a full town hall here where Fletch leads the town. As you can see, we still have construction going on here. This will be Sheila's restaurant. And over here we have Rain's greenhouse with our beautiful jacaranda tree and some flowers growing, some honey being produced. Rain's neighbor is Irwin, and his barn is right here, conveniently located to our animal area and our silo. Let's go say hello to our animals in the area here. We do have our processing machines for cheese and cloth. So once we collect these items, we can just pop them in the processor here. Let's close the gate so no one gets out. We have all our animals here in one pen. We have wombats, chooks, and pleeps, and they all enjoy spending time together in this wide open area with some trees for shade, some flowers for them to frolic through, and a nice little pond where they can cool off. Now, right next to the animal area is my house, and we'll take a quick look inside here. We are mostly decorated with some cabin furniture, with some other odds and ends to keep it comfortable. And of course, we have our pet rock. Behind our house here, we have our food processing area. We have a cooking and grilling station here, right by the bandstand, to make lots of food for any town parties we might have. And back here, we have our billy cans, kegs, and grinders with some crab pots out on the water. Next to our food processing area, we have our fields. We recently upgraded this area, adding sprinklers. So we still have one set here to add sprinklers to. Once these coffee beans are done, we'll finish with the sprinklers and we'll be ready for the new season. And of course, we have our festive scarecrow here to keep watch over all of our crops. Next to the farm animal area here, we have our penguins. We ran into some penguins in the winter and we decided to give them a little home in our town. So we made a icy area for them with a big swimming pool so they can swim around and waddle around on the ice just like they like to do. We have this viewing area here for the penguins, and we also have this bridge that acts like a nice viewing area from up above where you can see them swimming. This bridge also leads to our new orchard where we are growing all sorts of fruit trees here and bushes. This area is mostly natural and not too terraformed. We just took some plants and planted them here. We will need some more cherries, where these are our only 2 cherry trees so far, but luckily we're growing some cherries now, so we can expand this area. So this is my town so far. I've had a great time building this area and making it functional and also trying to make it look nice, like a place that our friends would want to live in. We had a goal to see how many people we could get to move in, and we will be at everyone except Sally as we enter into year 2. Once this area is done, Sheila will have moved in, and then hopefully we can convince Sally to. Here's our town from the center area. You can look around and see most of the buildings and see how we have grown. When we first arrived, this seemed like such a big area where we could easily fit everything, but with the last few additions, we have started feeling more and more cramped. So that leads me to my next project. We are building a new home. This sign is the centerpiece of our new town square. My plan for year 2 is to build a larger town with lots of decorations and lots of space for everyone. This is what we started off with, this little sign. That'll be the center point of this town. As you can see, most things around here are still very natural, and there hasn't been much work done on it except for this town sign that I'm very proud of. I think it's a nice centerpiece to represent what we want Honeyview to grow into. If you're interested in seeing how Honeyview changes in the next year, consider subscribing to my channel. I post Dinkum videos every day, so you can come along and see the journey. And I hope you enjoyed this tour. Please leave a like and a comment if you would like to share anything with me. I'm always happy to read your comments. Thanks for being here. I'll see you next time.